Well, guys, I am leaving State College up around Penn State University in PA, and it is currently 7:57 a.m. I am headed to work. My last day up here, I'm actually headed to a town called Lewistown, PA. And based on my GPS, it says my arrival time will be 8:24, and I don't start work until 8:45. Normally, I'm about 10-15 minutes ahead of the time that I'm at right now. But due to the fact that I had to get all my things together and check out the hotel this morning, I'm just slightly off my mark. Not a problem though, as long as I'm not late. That's all that matters, right? Absolutely. So I'm gonna take you guys downhill with me this morning. Hope you enjoy the ride. This is 322 we're on. And I actually need to take my GPS out the window because, as you could see, it was in the way. And I don't really need it there. After doing this for 2 weeks, I know my way in. You would think, right? I have been on a lot of highways in my lifetime. Or let's just say enough. But 322 up in this area has to be one of the most interesting. To get up here, I came towards Harrisburg, past King of Prussia Mall, you know, all those spots. And the thing about this road up here, I mean, it twists and turns, and there's also quite a few steep drops in the road. So I can understand why during bad snowstorms or icy days they would shut the highway down, because you can definitely kill yourself out here. And there's a lot of truckers out here as well. And if you've seen a few go by me earlier, they're not putt-putting, they're actually moving. So, in about 60 seconds or so, we're gonna hop onto the main highway surrounding the mountains. And you'll see what I'm talking about. And I can honestly tell you, none of these cars are going the speed limit. But what else is new? Nowadays, most people on major highways are going 80 miles an hour. And of course, you always have some that are going faster than that. And I would highly recommend, if you're not a fast driver or you're not doing at least 80, stay out the left lane. Because people will run up in your ass and people will cut you off. Their way of saying, hey, you saw me coming. Move your ass out the way. You're driving like you're going to Sunday school church, so you you know you shouldn't be in the left lane. How's about trying the right lane? I think that would work much better for you. I would clear my windshield, but let's see, it's 32 out. If I do that, then I'm gonna have to start putting the defroster on, and I really don't care for that. You know, plus the air in the car starts to change. And believe it or not, it starts to irritate my face. So if that doesn't tell you it's not good for you, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, I thought when I started this video about 10 minutes ago that I was close enough to the main highway, because I really didn't want to record a lot of this area. I mean, it's fine, but it's only going to make the video long as hell. And of course, it will have to be edited in order to be dropped on YouTube or Facebook, for that matter. So, here we go. Dropping down on the highway. Headed to work, like I said. You know, it's amazing how when you travel or you're just out here going from place to place, it's amazing the little towns that are out here you never heard of, you know. And it goes to show you just how many damn people there are in this world, you know. And personalities and attitudes are different from town to town. That's definitely one thing you should pay attention to. And as always, keep your head on a swivel. And sure, there's a lot of nice people out here, but trust no one. That's just to be on the safe side. So, here we go. 322. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm on 322 eastbound, but we shall find out in a minute or two. They have a runaway ramp down here for the trucks, just in case they have brake failure, or just in case somebody just panic and the damn truck gets away from them going downhill. You know, so one thing I've learned, even just driving a car on the highway, I mean, being a trucker, I mean, it can be a interesting job. I'm sure you get to see the country, and I'm sure it has its ups and downs to it, but it's definitely freaking work, and it's definitely something you gotta love, because driving long distance, it can really get to you sometimes. Now, my drive home is only 3.5 hours. You know, if I was going on vacation and I was going much further than that, it would be one thing. But I'm not going on vacation, and so of course it's the other thing. You know, so like I said, this is work, business, all work, no play. I mean, you could find time for play, but hey, that's your choice. Me, it's just been all works. 8322 East, that's where we're at, folks. See, Lewistown, 15 miles. So let's make it happen. Now, normally I work a 12-hour shift at night in Camden, New Jersey. And coming up here, helping out on the day shift is, I mean, I've worked day shift for about 13, 15 years, but once you've been on the night shift long enough, and I've been on the night shift probably close to 8 years, you don't really care for the day shift anymore. And it takes a little adjusting, you know. And like I said, I've been up here 2 weeks, and that's not enough time to adjust. See how slow the trucks are going, and the runaway ramp is right down here. Plus, my foot is really not on the gas, and the car is just being pulled downhill close to 80 miles an hour. Imagine that. But like I said before, when the road turns to the left, you might want to be on the left, you know. And when the road turns to the right, you might want to be on the right. See, the trucks got their flashers on because it's dangerous. 20 miles an hour for truck speed on the right there. So yeah, you really have to pay attention and watch your speed around here. I wonder if when they built this highway, did they have to blow their way through a few mountains, being that we're surrounded by mountains. But more than likely this was the flat part of the forest. So they just went ahead and surfaced it out and ran the highway straight through the mountains. At least that's my theory, which is probably a very good one at that. It is now 8:10 in the morning, which means I have about 15 more minutes before I get to work. I hope you guys are enjoying this scenery because I personally love mountains. I love being surrounded by mountains. And it's even more beautiful when you're on an island and you're surrounded by mountains, and in between the mountains is nothing but the ocean. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. And anyone who travels a lot, and anyone who's been to the islands, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm an ex-Navy guy, so I absolutely love the ocean. Put me by the ocean and we're good. I mean, we are 100% good. The hotel I stayed in up here at State College is called the Residence Inn. So if you're ever up in this area, State College that is, I highly recommend the Residence Inn. Very nice place, very clean. No cigarette smells, no marijuana smells. And that's if you're like me and you don't smoke, you definitely want a hotel like that. Although people should not be smoking in the hotels because it's very nasty. It gets into The bedding, the walls, the carpet. I mean, it just makes the damn place nasty. And what they should start doing is automatically taking $500 off of your credit card. So if they even smell smoke in the room, you just lost your $500. You shouldn't even be able to smell like smoke yourself. You know? But I don't know. I may make an exception to cigarette smoke, but only if you go outside and smoke, and I would have to make a smoking area. And hopefully when you come in, you don't smell like freaking smoke. If you do, then there would be no exceptions. Me being me, if it was my hotel, there would be no exceptions. No smoking, damn it. Take your smoking ass out in the forest somewhere and do that crap. I mean, you just make it very uncomfortable for people who are there to relax or whatever on vacation, to have a good time, to really enjoy their room, and they got to deal with your retarded, ignorant ass. You know, because you're addicted. You think everybody else around you wants to be addicted. No. Everybody around you don't want to be addicted to your BS. You know, if you don't realize at this point you have an addiction, it's a negative thing, it's bad for your health, then you really got a serious problem. And like I said, I don't want your problems, and I don't want you smoking around me. So take your ass out in the woods somewhere and smoke. Or get on a boat and paddle out in the middle of the ocean. I really don't give a horse's ass. Anyway, once again, I hope you folks are enjoying the ride with me. My last ride down the mountain. The people I'm working with in this office down here are very nice. But I should say the impression is they're very nice. But, you know what I say as a rule of thumb, trust no one. I mean, you know, you just gotta watch people. You know, don't underestimate people and their bullshit, because when you least expect it, that's exactly what you get. Their bullshit. Alright, so it's 8:15. I got 10 minutes to go. I don't want this video to be too long. I think we're pretty much done and down the mountainside, and I've pretty much shown you everything I want you to see. I've done a video going up the mountains coming from work and all the way from work all the way back to the hotel. So that one was too long, so I'm gonna have to do something about that, and I'll upload that online as well. So I think when I get to the bottom down here, we'll shut this off. I think we've been running now for about probably about 25 minutes or close to that. And right now it's 8:16. Normally around this time I'm actually at work. 8:16, 8:12, somewhere around there. So once again, I hope you've enjoyed this ride down 322 eastbound, and from State College into Lewistown PA, State College PA to Lewistown PA, and come 4 o'clock I'll be jumping my ass on the highway and headed back to Delaware, seeing what else I can get into. Well, here's our last drop, the last view of the mountains, folks, and we're coming into the neighborhood residential area where yeah, I really don't want to record any further than that. Plus my GPS just told me to get ready to take the exit on the right. So once I hit East Charles Street, I am going to shut this off, and that should be within about, let's see, a half a mile. Yeah, right there, East Charles Street, half a mile. So once again, and for the last time, hope you enjoyed yourself. And I don't just do this for me, I did it for you mainly. Take care. Later. Signing out.